I think when it comes to athletes' mental health, there's a lot of misconceptions. Athletes are an at-risk population, but because they are so celebrated by society, a lot of people don't think that way, including some of the athletes themselves. And they can be reluctant to engage in treatment. And then the athlete really needs a provider that understands the athletic world and the mindset.
If we aren't in a good mental space and don't believe in ourselves and in our teammates, having a strong body doesn't mean much unless you have a strong mind to go along with it. And I think a lot of the time, as we're doing all of our workouts and our training and figuring out how to be better athletes, sometimes the rest of it gets left behind.
You can't have a strong body without a strong mind, and vice versa. Mental health and physical health are both vital aspects of being a student athlete.
I think recognizing that our athletes are humans as well, and making sure that we provide a kind and empathetic community is really important to excel.
In reality, we need to make sure we're moving as a unit and we're still developing as people and developing our mental health. So when I hear well-being, it gives me more hope that the holistic approach that we're really starting to buy into now is working and going to push us forward.
I think investing in resources for our student athletes has a direct impact on the field, off the field. Even if they are going through something, they know they have access to support on a daily basis. If we see somebody is off or quiet or not performing as well, having the opportunity to say, hey, let's have a chat. Are you doing okay? And then being able to then direct them to the resources.
The funds last year were used to bring on a psychiatrist that has extensive experience working with athletes. I was able to provide a warm handoff. So I was able to talk about his background. I was able to tell them that it will be right next to my office. And I think it made it less daunting. They didn't have to navigate the system per se. They didn't have to worry about insurance considerations, wait lists. All of that stuff was alleviated by having him embedded with us. And we only were able to have that based off the funds that were provided last year. So we're really thankful for that.
It makes me feel so happy that the GW community is supporting our student athletes, because it shows that they care about us beyond just who we are as athletes, that they care about who we are as people, which I think is such an important part about being at GW, is that you see all the support staff really caring about all the athletes outside of their sport. A true testament to the GW community and how powerful it is to have that kind of support.
I'm really happy to be at GW. I'm really happy to be at a place that values the athlete's overall experience and recognizing that they have unique stressors. They have things that can really only be addressed by people who have an understanding of that and value that.
I think supporting student athletes' well-being at GW and anywhere is super important, because just like student athletes, well-being is not one-dimensional. And that support of mental health resources will help our well-being not only as student athletes, but as people beyond our collegiate careers.
It's important, I think, for people to support those resources, because at the end of the day, there's going to be a time where we're going to have to hang the cleats up, hang the sneakers up, and your mind goes with you throughout your entire life. And taking care and valuing your mental health is something that has a purpose beyond just being a student athlete.
I want to thank our entire GW athletics community for the support they provide to provide all of these resources to our student athletes.
Thank you for providing resources for our GW student athletes in support of their mental health.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your support.